Beware the Ides of March. Today is the 15th of March, the day in the Roman calendar associated with doom. And we begin the day with a lovely spring shower. Another metal detecting adventure with me. We're heading back to Roman fields. It's March and time for a new expedition. Guess how excited I am. Weather conditions, as you can hear from my car roof, are kind of bright and wet. I think sometimes the wet weather brings really good finds. So we will see. And I think my tactic today is going to be to continue with the ploughed field that I've been working in. I've probably only covered off about 1/10 of this field. It's huge, and although I think I've probably detected the most prolific area of it, I'm almost certain there will be movement of people around where I've been detecting, and of course the plough moves things as well. Plus I found a cut half from the medieval era and a Henry VIII coin, so there's obviously been footfall through that field for many hundreds of years. I think it's worth spending the time, but I've got a feeling that because I'm going to be detecting in an area which isn't as prolific, by about lunchtime I might get depressed. And if I do, my plan is to go to the medieval ridge and furrow field, which is probably about a 20-minute walk. Yay, it's not raining. What must our Roman friends have made of a rainbow? Those colours are so bright, they wouldn't have seen anything like it. There was nothing in print at that time, no strong coloured dyes, not many anyway, not bright like that. It must have been so magical to stand here outside your Roman dwelling and look at that rainbow. Okay, so from this angle it actually is possible for you to see the ridge and furrow. It's kind of lost its bumps a bit, but you can see it still there. That's the original marks that the plough made in medieval times. It's pretty incredible, isn't it? To still be able to see the marks of the land. Furrow is the deep bit where the plough has made a deep channel over many years. That is looking like a slightly darker green to the ridge, which is the higher part, which is the sort of spoil from the furrow. I'm walking in the footsteps of the medieval person who tended this land. This is where the medieval person would have walked with their plough and their oxen ahead of them. And if there's going to be any droppages, I reckon it's more likely to happen here in the furrow than on the ridge, which is the sort of spoil earth that comes off the side of the plough as it's moving through the ground. One of the things that occurred to me today is that I haven't found any buttons. Where I come from in Devon, you find a lot of buttons. So yeah, it's weird. Maybe people here didn't, I don't know, maybe it was more forested, maybe it wasn't so frequented by farm workers. Normally you find buttons wherever you go when I'm detecting, but not here. Lovely to see it. Sometimes just catch a little glimpse of it like that. To be standing in the right kind of direction to catch it in the light. It's very impressive though, isn't it? Very straight as well, this medieval person was. Very, very straight lines. Good job, very good job. You can see now that it is definitely a barbarous radiate. I mean, I assume it's a barbarous one. In other words, a copy of a contemporary coin. What could this delightful little thing be? It's heavy. Maybe it's lead. Maybe it's lead. It's finds table time! I finished my first day and it's turned into a beautiful sunny afternoon. So, what have we got? Well, at this end of the table, I'll move this over here, some interesting little objects made of lead. So we've got 2 potmens there. We've also got a musket ball. A funny little lead thing that I must admit I did think might be something really nice. I thought it might be like a little stator or something. I mean, I don't think it is, but I think it's lead. Anyway, I'll check it when I get back and do the silver test on it. Then a little buckle. Again, might be silver. Looking at these nails, I know they don't look very interesting, but nails on the face of it aren't that interesting, but what it does show is the place I've been working today is more of a kind of workshop space, I think, because I've been getting a lot of iron signals. But this one's interesting because that one does come from a hobnail boot. Some Roman pot. I think probably both of these pieces are Roman. And then my 2 coins. So really pleased with the penny because it's just so beautiful compared to what I find in Devon. It's a Victorian penny, dated 1899. I've had that song, that Prince song. But instead of, I've changed the words to "Tonight we're going to party like it's 1899. I've been having that in my head all day. And then the pièce de résistance, my favourite piece of the day, has got to be the barbarous radiate Roman coin. Two monarchs there, looking quite different, but nevertheless 2 monarchs. So not a bad first day, guys, not a bad first day, but definitely a quieter section of the field, not as much in the way of Roman artefacts and coins coming up. So tomorrow I might change my tactic a little bit and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I saw one of these at the museum, the Corinium Museum. I think these are bricks from inside the fire, like the bread, I think maybe they're like heat tiles. They're like, I can't remember whether it was inside the fire or I can't remember. I need to find out, but that's quite an interesting tile. I'm going to take it with me and find out, because that might tell us a little bit more about this house and what kind of features it had inside. I mean, maybe that's like a chimney tile, or maybe that's from a heating system. Well, there I was about to go home, and what should pop out of the ground but a beautiful 4th century Roman coin with a laurel wreath. Then on the other side you've got the emperor. Really beautiful image of the emperor. He's got quite the sizable ears, hasn't he? What a lovely, lovely coin. And there was another signal and there's another coin. I've seen this one. Looks like it has a building on the other side. Very cool. Oh, talk about save the best till last. 2 Roman coins in the last few minutes. I could have stayed out till midnight, but I think my body's going to feel it tomorrow. I've been out here for about 8 hours today, and I found 3 Roman coins, some beautiful pottery, a couple of medieval potments. What else did we find? Some Roman nails, hobnails. Oh, this field that I go to is just such a tonic, I cannot tell you. Okay, I've worked 8 hours non-stop, but I've seen some great things today. I've seen Roman coins, I've seen pottery, I've seen a ridge and furrow field, I've seen an amazing rainbow. Everything there is so great. I know that it's, you know, there's going to be times when I don't find anything, but so far I've had a pretty good run of luck.